iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is James Helder for iFILM London. I'm at Upton Park. With me, I've got Frank Warren. We're here today for the announcement's just been made of Chisora versus David Haye. Frank, tell me a little bit about the fight, please.
Fight's going to take place here on the 14th of July. Big fight between two guys who obviously got no love for each other.
Yep.
So we're all looking forward to that. I think they're the two best heavyweights in the UK. And on the undercard, if you want to call it an undercard, we've got the WBA heavyweight title fight between Alexander Povetkin against Hasim Rahman, the guy who knocked out Lennox Lewis.
Yep.
So it's they're just two of the fights that we've announced, and there'll be more that we'll be announcing next week.
Fantastic. Absolutely massive fight, Chisora Haye. It's probably one of the biggest domestic fights of the year. How hard was it to make a fight like this?
I think it's the biggest domestic fight of the century. I really do mean that. It was, well, I think circumstances made the fight happen. We were trying to get it on before the fracas at the press conference, but you know, now's the time to get this on, and I think circumstances have sort of happened to make this fight occur.
There's kind of two stories going on. There's the story of the fight, it's been well documented, Chisora Haye. Then you've got the story of the board and Luxembourg getting involved. Was you a bit disappointed by not getting more support from the British Border Control? How much support you've given them over the years, Frank?
Well, I'm disappointed with the board is that they postponed his appeal hearing, because I don't think that's right. It should have been put back till July, but they did it, which meant Dereck would have been effectively out of the ring for nearly 6 months. If he'd have a footballer, that equates to a 24-match ban. You know, he's got to get a living. He lost nearly half of his purse in sanctions and legal costs and so forth, which some of it is his own fault, but I think they'd have been more appropriate if they'd have given him a short ban and a hefty fine and dealt with it that way, but they chose not to.
What I pointed out straight after the Germany kind of the fracas was the lack of security, Frank. I noticed it straight away, and other people must have noticed it. How come me and you are the only ones talking about that?
I noticed it when I was in the ring trying to separate everybody, and I noticed it, although I wasn't at the weigh-in when Dereck slapped him, but when there was no security allowing these two guys, like, you know, letting Klitschko put it, you know, basically putting his head on Dereck, and that was, and you allow that to happen, there's the consequences. So the facts of the matter is no security, lot of circumstances that cause some of the unsavoury incidents, but the bottom line of all of it is that, you know, we got to a situation where the board said he's free to take a licence out in a jurisdiction, but we're not licensing him at the moment, and that's what he's done.
So effectively, he's not banned. They just didn't want to give him a licence at this moment in time.
Correct. He's not banned, and he has an appeal against their decision of not licensing him, but that's now been postponed by the British Boxing Board of Control.
We've heard rumours of a verbal agreement that Vitaly Klitschko might fight the winner. Is there any truth in this, Frank?
Well, that's what the Klitschko's manager Bernd Bond suggested prior to the both of them getting into the fight that they had, or the fight that happened after the press conference. There's that option, and there's also the option of fighting. Excuse me, the option of fighting Povetkin if he beats Rahman.
That'd be an absolutely interesting fight as well.
Great fight. So these guys are there. They're ready to roll, and I think it's gonna be a fantastic day and fantastic night for the fans.
May I say, you had a lot of people fooled by this announcement. Being Upton Park, a lot of people thought it was going to be Kevin Mitchell, Ricky Burns, and Kevin was going to be here paraded out. Was it hard to keep this a secret?
Yeah, I think we got a couple of leaks up from America from one of the TV companies, but that's typical Americans. They can't bloody keep their gob shut. You do deals with them, and you say they can keep it confidential, and within sort of 10 minutes, it's out there. But anyway, I think we managed to keep as good a lid on it as we could, and now it's out there. So buy your tickets, come and see it, come and be there on the night. This is going to be a really good event, and this place is going to be rocking.
Fantastic. I can't wait. I absolutely look forward to it. This is James Helder at Upton Park with Frank Warren for iFILM London. Thank you very much.
iFILM, London. iFILM, London.